Howdy y'all, Chef Neale here. Today we're going to do a meat pinwheel. The meat we're going to be using is an elk round steak. They've already been pounded out, but we're going to pound them a little more and then fill them full of Southwestern good stuff's what I call it. Just a big old pile of mess. Let's get to pounding. So what I have here is 2 elk round steaks. What I'm going to do is kind of overlap them. I'm going to take old granddaddy's meat mallet. Thing's been around a while. It's a mean beast too. It's heavy. It'll really pound some meat. What you're trying to do, get it all flattened out to the same thickness so it cooks evenly. But you really want to pound it together where they connect so it's all one big piece. Kind of get a rectangle, or close to a rectangle as you can. You don't want to get your finger under this old beast. End up looking like that. Alright, that's pounded out. Then I'm going to go over here and start sauteing the filling for my pinwheel. The filling that I'm going to be putting into our elk is going to be a Southwestern kind of a style. I'm going to have onion, red pepper, chopped jalapeno. I got some spinach here, some black beans, corn, garlic, cilantro, lime, chili powder, cumin. And I'm going to be using the all-purpose and the Neale's campfire. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start in on our Southwestern stuffing. Get a little oil. I'm going to go in with our onion, peppers. Oh hell, let's just put it all in there. Hurt nothing.
What did you put in there? Spinach?
Spinach, jalapeno, onion, red bell pepper.
There you go.
I got a half a cup of each of the onion and pepper, 2 tablespoons of jalapeno, and about a quarter cup of that spinach. And a half a cup of corn, about so. And the same with the beans. Good thing about this is if you got any left over, it's pretty good chip dip. Let that heat up. You want it in there sizzling, kind of doing a little dance. Gonna season this with some chili powder. About that much. Gonna hit it with some cilantro. They didn't have any fresh, so this dried is what we'll have to use. Go in there, a tablespoon probably. Some cumin. Not that much, just a dash. And I'm going to season it with the campfire just to give it a little bit of heat and a little saltiness. That salty heat. Ooh, salty heat. I kind of like the sound of that. Let that cook a little while, kind of get tender. I'm going to put in a little dash of garlic and a little splash of lime juice. Probably, I don't know, however much that was. I can tell by smelling this that I think I want a little more cilantro in there. It ought to have, it dried ain't as potent as the fresh, so I want a little more. Give a little more fragrance. Aromatics, I guess you'd say. Gonna add some sour cream. Got a couple big dollops here. Then we're gonna go in with some Monterey Jack cheese. I'm gonna put about a half a cup of that in there. Maybe a little more. I'm on that cheese, boy. I like it. Let's mix this all up real good. Alright, once this is done, you just want to throw it in the refrigerator and let it cool. by the way, you don't have to get extremely cold. You just want it to cool down a little bit. You can see there that it's steaming. It's got some heat, but it's more pliable. It ain't as runny as it was before I stuck it in there, and it'll help me spread it easier. I got something for these leftovers. I'll show you how. You don't want to get too crazy with it. It'll squirt out on you. I might actually have a little too much there. Nice even layer there. A little bit on the dishwasher. Now what you're going to do is just take this and roll it. Get me a good knot going. Take it, wrap it around like so. Take this and run it through. This will kind of hold it together and hopefully keep some of that filling from falling out. Now this butcher twine, you can buy it anywhere, but if you don't need a whole lot of it or don't use it a whole lot, usually your butcher will give it to you. Just tell him you need a few feet of it, whatever, and he usually cut you off some. And if you don't, you need to find a new butcher. This ain't really ideal. As you can see, we got a bunch of holes in here, so everything's kind of leaking out. But I guarantee it still tastes good. Got a little bit of oil on there. I'm going to use some all-purpose on the exterior of my elk. Go over here to our oil. Now we were going to do this outside on the grill, but there's like 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, so we figured we might not want to start a fire. Let me show you what you do with these leftovers. Filling. Try that.
Hot fire.
You're going to sear this on all edges. And hope all the filling don't roll out of it. Get a good nice color on there. Once you get good color on all the edges, you're just going to throw it in the oven. And I got the oven set at 375 degrees. And I'm going to want the internal temperature at about 135. That'll be, if you was cooking a beef steak or something, that'd be about medium. And I don't want this to dry out too much or anything, so that's what I'm going to hit for. And I don't want it to be too bloody either, so medium's about perfect for me. It's holding up better than we thought, ain't it?
Yeah.
Alright, now that I got this seared on all edges, I'm going to go ahead and throw it in the oven. Now all you do is wait, probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes, if that. I'll check it here and there. I got me a nice little thermometer off of Amazon. Seems to be working pretty good so far. A little bit left to go on her. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes. I'm going to go in there and take a look at it. Get my hands right. Yeah. See what we got on the temperature reading. We're right at 130. I was shooting for 135, so that's about perfect. I'll just let it set here and rest. Cool. It'll finish cooking. It'll get up there to temperature. Probably let it set for 20 minutes before I go to slicing it. And hopefully all the filling don't run out of it. If it does, we'll just eat it with a spoon. Alright. Get down to the brass tacks.
The brass tacks?
What did I say?
The brass tacks.
What am I supposed to say?
Brass tacks?
Getting down to the brass tacks. Go. Ain't all there half the time. Getting ready to slice. Want to go ahead and make sure you get your string off. I think I got all my string. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of scared to slice into it. Hoping it don't all just run out everywhere. It ain't bad.
My God.
Looks pretty good.
Get in there.
Perfect medium in the middle. I'm happy with it for the first time. Can't be perfect all the time. Well, there it is. Southwestern Elk Pinwheel. Sure is good. For a little topper, I'm going to add just a little bit more cheese. If Brant would get out of the way. A little bit of parsley to top it off. Turned out pretty good for the first time. I'm happy with it. Get with some cheese and go ahead and see what it tastes like. Need me a fork. That's really, really good. Got the perfect amount of heat. Sweetness from the corn. A lot of flavors going on in this Southwestern wrap. It's really, really good with that elk. I suggest anybody try this. If you like this recipe, go ahead and reach up there and click on subscribe. Please leave any comments, or if you got any questions, ask them. I'd be happy to answer them for you. But until next time, I'm Chef Neale. Good luck and good cooking.